Hello, my name is James Parker. I am a sophomore exercise science major from Fayetteville, North Carolina, and the myth that I will be debunking is the eye is like a camera. Growing up, my mother, she taught us a lot about superstition. She taught me and my siblings a lot about superstitions because she grew up learning a lot about superstitions. So one of the main superstitions that she was telling us about was that if you step on a crack, you break your mother's back. The older that I became and the more cracks that I stepped on, the more that I realized her back was perfectly fine. So I realized that superstition was false. She also told us that, I wrote it down. She told us that if I read something in the dark, that it would do bad things to my vision. Um, but as I did my research, that actually came up, and it said that that is the same as saying that if you take a picture in the dark, then the camera is broken. So therefore, that is also false. There are a lot of different myths that go along with the eyes. A couple are that eating enough carrots will improve your prescription. That is a myth. People with weak eyes should avoid reading fine print or doing detailed work is a myth. So um, I know that whenever I see something personally, that just because I see it, that does not mean that I will necessarily retain what I just saw. So I believe that a lot of people also agree with what I just said, that if they see something, it won't necessarily stay in their memory. So the eye, when you take a picture of something, it is there. It is there for a long time. You can just go back to whenever you want to. But as far as seeing something, you don't necessarily have the same access to just go back and see it because it may get lost. It may just disappear. It may not be here anymore. So therefore, if you see something, you necessarily don't have the same access to it as a camera does, because as I just stated, it can disappear, it can be lost, etc. So that is why the myth, the eye is like a camera, is false. Thank you.